Good balance on race cars. Got to have a good balance. Both ends of this racetrack, quite a bit different, Kevin.
Very different. It's very flat in turns 1 and 2. Very wide entry to the corner. Very unique as you go down in here to turn 1 with Tyler. Hear him let off fairly far into the corner. But the track's going to have a lot of grip this morning. That's the thing you really have to be careful of this morning, is not thinking your car is better than what it is actually. Watch the throttle down here. Yeah, so we were on a track walk with Tyler this morning, and he told us that he was going to be wide open down there. That's not wide open, Clint.
No, and actually you can see down there in 3 and 4 the roughness of the racetrack where the cars have been bottoming out. But again, just two drastically different ends of this racetrack. Not a lot of off throttle time, quite a bit of wide open. Jamie?
Well, it's a big night for Kyle Busch. He picked up his 20th career win right here at Texas Motor Speedway. He ran in the Truck Series, got that 6th win. Kyle, congratulations on last night, but is there anything you can take from what you learned in the truck and apply it here this morning to the Cup car?
The biggest thing, I think, is just track conditions, kind of how the track evolved and what it felt like from the beginning of truck practice yesterday. The track was a little slick, a little dusty, and then as the track got some rubber laid down on it, it actually widened out and moved around much more than I expected it to. So I would predict that right now guys are probably going to run a little bit higher than what we did in truck practice, just because it's been groomed, it's been cleaned a little. But from there, you just got to figure out the speed of your car and figure out the balance of your car. So hopefully our Zone Chevrolet is ready to go, and as fast as it was here last fall.
It was good to see the rowdy bow last night.
Thank you. Yeah, it was good to be able to do it. Yeah, thanks.
He had a great battle with series regulars Christian Eckes, Corey Heim, Nick Sanchez. They all had a shot at the lead. They all had a shot, but Kyle prevailed.
You could see the drag in those trucks and how they were able to draft and have to block some of those runs, even right there at the end. He had a moment there when I heard him as big a lift, but he's going to come in, make some adjustments.
Alex Bowman.
Yeah, that lift point will have to change when you're in traffic like this, because you want to keep the car, if you're going to run the bottom groove, you want to keep that left front right on the white line in the middle of the corner, because if you get too high on the exit of the corner, the nose really wants to take off on the exit. Down here in 3 and 4, I always thought turns 3 and 4 was the end of the racetrack that you just wanted to maintain. Keep your gap good and try to make your car as good as possible through turns 1 and 2. And what I mean is be able to rotate that car through the center of the corner and be able to keep it lower than the guy in front of you.
Which is exactly what you see, Kevin. That's one thing I like about Bowman and what he's doing in this practice session. Get in that traffic, get in that dirty air, and figure out what this car is going to do, because that's the balance you're going to need to prevail and overcome in the race on Sunday.
Yeah, you have no idea what you really need to work on if you don't get behind traffic. It's one way to set your car up all by yourself and be able to work on the handling of the car with clean air, but that's never going to be the case on Sunday.
Not for very long.
Austin Cindric, 9th fastest in the early laps here. Fourth quick among the Fords, behind Kozlowski, Blaney, and Logano. There's Ryan.
Well, this is a big weekend for the Fords. We saw them struggle on this type of racetrack at the beginning of the year. We saw them rebound the last couple of weeks, and here we are back at 1.5 miles, Clint. Ryan Blaney has typically, I would say, had the most speed on these types of racetracks and run well here, won here.